Leader Harry Reid says legislation to keep the government running past the end of the month must be first passed in the House. Reid says the Senate will do nothing until then. Republicans who control the House are debating how to fund the government and whether to attach a measure to either kill or delay implementation of the president's health care law. 2 weeks from today, the insurance exchanges that are the foundation of Obamacare are supposed to be up and running as officials try hard to get people to sign up. Tonight, Chief National Correspondent Jim Angle tells us how Republicans are trying to stop it without incurring the wrath of voters.
There's fresh evidence today that Obamacare is deeply unpopular. A new Fox News poll shows a whopping 68% concerned about their care under the new law, with only 31% not worried. Even 56% of Democrats express concern. Several polls show deep doubts, which the White House blames on others, not the law.
The concerted, ongoing effort to attack, repeal, defund, and delegitimize the Affordable Care Act.
Republicans have been divided on how to confront Obamacare, with some, such as Senators Ted Cruz and Mike Lee, pushing to permanently defund it. But attaching that to a resolution that funds the government after October 1st threatens to shut down everything, including pay for the military, which Republicans fear would be blamed on them. And Karl Rove found people who overwhelmingly oppose Obamacare also oppose shutting down the government by a 2-to-1 margin.
They think it is a failed piece of legislation, but they don't agree with the strategy of tying a defund measure that might lead to a temporary shutdown of the government.
So many Republicans have a new strategy: delay the law and the individual mandate by a year, just as the president delayed other provisions, including the employer mandate.
Doesn't the administration think those folks deserve some relief too? The same kind of delay, at least, that businesses will get?
The president now has delayed it, or said he wants to delay it, for big businesses and insurance companies. And so American families are saying, what about our relief?
The key to avoiding a shutdown is to find a measure that will get Democratic votes in the Senate. A measure to delay the law by a year got more than 20 Democratic votes in the House, and one senator says matching the president's other delays might well get votes from Senate Democrats facing tight re-election races next year.
This is going to be a tough sell in some of those red states that Democrats have to defend anyway. So I think it is quite possible. I think they'll put a lot of pressure on the leadership to go ahead and delay for a year.
And Democratic votes for delay could change the political equation for the president.
The narrative changes from simply Republicans versus Democrats to Republicans and Democrats versus President Obama, and that's a better narrative for the Republicans.
A one-year delay even satisfies some of those behind the permanent defund movement.
A year's worth of delay in Obamacare would be better than letting Obamacare kick in as planned right now.
Look, anything that delays or stops Obamacare is a good thing, because Obamacare is the #1 job killer in this country.
Republicans aren't alone. The once supportive unions are so angry they're screaming for changes or even outright repeal, further weakening the president's hand. Brett?
Jim, thank you.